What's going on? It's June 1st on a Sunday. This is Big Hawk, Yonkers native street talk. I'm over here and I'm going towards the New World Trade Center. It's very sentimental to me because I did have a friend that died in the World Trade Center. She was a good friend of mine, and she was disintegrated on the 87th floor. So I'm gonna take a walk. What's going on, brother? I'm gonna take a walk, and we're gonna check out the New World Trade Center. It is Sunday, the 1st of the month. It feels in the 70s today. It's not that cold. So, coming outside right now, I will be turning the camera around. We're outside. This is the New World Trade Center. And on that day, a lot of people was taken away from their families. So we're outside right now. This is how they hooked it up. They have different places you can eat here. And as you can see, this is the outside. It's a windy day today. It's not that hot. To be June 1st, it feels like actually fall. That we're walking right now. And we got a place here to eat. So as you can hear the music, and here it is right here. We're gonna go. This is the World Trade Center, the new one. This is it right here. So we're gonna go inside and take a walk over here. This is it right here. There's a lot of people out here, but it looks very nice. But this is it right here. This is the New World Trade Center. On that day, I'll never forget it. I was coming on my way. I lived in the Bronx. Coming on my way downtown, the train stopped, and we asked why the train stopped. And this is the World Trade Center right here. The PATH train you can take to New Jersey. Right there. That's the PATH train you can take to New Jersey. I was coming downtown, I forgot for what. And we stopped in the middle of the tunnel. This is the wall that they built. Right here, they spruced it up. They spruced it up, you know. They made it look decent, so they spruced it up. And this is some parts of the World Trade Center, right here. So we're gonna go on back. Anyway, I'm finishing my story. I was coming down here, and the train had stopped in the tunnel, and they said due to emergency, we had to get off there. So they stopped in the middle of the tunnel. The workers came in front of us. We had to walk on the train tracks. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's how the top looks of the World Trade Center. They're showing it right now. And the workers had guided us onto the train tracks. And we got out of the train tracks on 149th Street. We didn't even make it that far out of the Bronx. We were still in the Bronx. And we got on 149th Street and 3rd Avenue, which I'm going to actually do a video over there one day because that's called, it's called Zombieland now. But we got out and People had their eyes glued to the stores that had all the TV where I used to shop at, and it was in tears. And we said, "What happened?" And they said 2 planes had crashed into the World Trade Center. I'm going to show you some other ones. This is the other one, other tower. That's the other tower right there. That's the other tower right there. That's it right there. That's the other tower. Right there's the other one. And this is one monument over here. This is a monument over here at World Trade Center. A monument. Right there. So it's a very sentimental to me. But there it is right there. There it is. Right there. That's it right there. That's it right there. Right there. It's one of them. So, and I'm walking through the Bronx, and everybody's like, my mother works there. You know, my brothers work there. My fathers work there. People had family that worked there. This is the World Trade Center. And found out 2 planes had drove right into it. Now the thing is with me, I didn't know that my friend, she's a female of my childhood friend, I didn't know she worked there until November. This is the museum. I might go on one of these days. But this is the World Trade Center Museum. That's the museum right there. Right there. That's the 9/11 Memorial right there, man. Right there. So, right there, as you can see, National September 11th Memorial Museum. One of these days, I will go inside. As you can see, 9/11 Memorial Museum. So, I didn't know. I'm going to turn the camera around. I didn't know that my friend's wife, which is my friend, worked there. November, I went to my old neighborhood in Yonkers to actually see some of my friends. He was one of them I was going to run into. And I ran into him, and he told me, you know, Myra died in the World Trade Center. She worked on the 87th floor. The only thing I was able to do was drop to my knees and started crying. He said, that's okay as long as I got my son. So that's how she passed away on the 87th floor. Her body disintegrated. The only way they found out it was her, by dental. And that's, a lot of people had the same situation. The only way that people was finding out, it was like dental. A lot of people's disintegrated, so that the teeth, mouths, whatever was around, and that was the only way that they found out. But I cried, man. I cried right in front of him, his son, and he said, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I have my son now. We good. But she passed away on the 87th floor. She died. And this is a lot of people out here. I'm going to turn the camera. There's a lot of tourists. There's a lot of tourists out here, as you can see. They designed it. They hooked it up. They looked at really, made it nice. And they put all this beautiful stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was really a bad day for the whole world. And you know what? A lot of people are saying the same thing. I got to turn the camera on again. A lot of people are saying the same thing. The only day that they saw every race come together was that day. There was no prejudice. There was no black and white and Asian and Indian and Spanish going at it. It was none of that. Everybody was together. for about at least 3 weeks to a month, and after that, everybody went back to the hate again. That it had to take a tragedy for like something like that, for race and people to forget about what color they was, what race they was, to come together on that one day when it happened. I mean, everybody that you had problem with came up to you and gave you hugs, handshakes. People was coming over from different states and countries just to console when America was attacked like that. So I turned the camera back, and these are the designs that they have. This is nice out here. These are the designs they have. This is what they did. They really hooked it up around here. They made it, they gave it some flair. They gave it some flair. Look at that. They gave it some flair out here, man. It is so nice out here. As you can see, the wind is blowing. It feels like it's fall instead of summer. Today's June 1st, but this is it right here. Okay? This is stuff that they built. This stuff that they built. They hooked it up, man. They really did. They put some flair over here and everything, man. I'm gonna walk over here and get the other ones. Other ones over here, the same thing. They hooked it up with some flair. Okay? This is it, man. This is the World Trade Center, how it looks now compared to what it was before. And I had to come. It took me a long time to actually want to come down here because of my friend dying and because of other people dying. It took me a really, really long time. But people say, yo, you're a content creator. Don't worry about what happened. You got to go down there and you got to face your fears, because every time I came over here on the bus, I was nervous to get off, and I never did. And, the Lord blessed my sister, because my sister worked 2 blocks from here. Her car got buried. She was at work when it happened. She worked, I think, a couple of blocks from here, but her car got buried. So there was another guy that I knew, wasn't that long, but I had met him. He was a cool dude. I met him through one of my friends, and he was blessed by the Lord because he was supposed to have a job interview down here, and he woke up late. He woke up late because the Lord said it's not your time to go. So that's why he woke up late. The Lord said it's not your time. I'm not taking you. So this is why he woke up late. And when he woke up, and I'm late, it was all over the news, and he was like, oh wow, I was supposed to be down there. He had an 8 o'clock appointment. He woke up at 9:30. So what does that tell you? It wasn't his time to go. This is the PAB. You catch the PAB train to New Jersey City and stuff down here. So this is down here. They have the Apple store. Me and my partners used to always go down there every time we went to to Jersey. Before I moved to Jersey, we're gonna keep walking. But it took me a long time. It took me a couple of years to come down here because I was so, hurt behind my people dying. We're gonna keep walking. But they made it where they never had these seats. And we used to go to the World Trade Center because they had, if everybody remembers, they had The Wiz and they had Sam Goody. We used to come down here and listen to the latest music because you was able to go and put the earphones on, listen to an album before you brought it. So here's another thing over here. So they put these new statues. This is so amazing right now. so amazing. Look at this. But this is it right here. Then you have like they actually put a little mall over here. And H&M is over here. H&M is over here. Got a lot of people down here today. A lot of people down here today. These are the most best cops out here. But they got places you could actually shop over here. So it's like a little mall that I just walked into in the World Trade Center. They really actually took time out. They actually took time out to make it look beautiful here because of the tragedy that happened. This is a little mall they have. This is Banana Republic. Everybody knows what Banana Republic is. We got Burger King across the street. But this is Banana Republic. Everybody knows who Banana Republic is. So, walking up some more. But it was really that day, man, brought a lot of people together. I mean, even the most people that hated, with most racist people, everybody came together. But now, it's back to the same stupidness. So it took a tragedy to bring all race of people together. All race of people. It took a real tragedy to do that. It's like a bar. I don't know what it's called, but it's a bar right here. Okay. Flowers, candy, everything you got up in here. It had to take a bad tragedy, you know what I'm saying, for everybody to come together. And that's sad that it took, you know, people from other countries to come here and they wanted to take over a plane and they ran up to the World Trade Center. It took that. And now people hate each other again. After the World Trade Center, it was like 3 weeks people loved each other. As soon as everything got back to normal, racism came back, hate came back, everything came back. It's sad that it took a tragedy to have to bring the world together in the United States. Even people from other countries was coming here. They was coming here, man. And it took a tragedy like that. Like I said, it's very sentimental to me because my friend died up in here. Died working, died, you know, making a living, and it was over. It was over. It was over. I'm going out. Turn the camera back. But this is it right here. This is downtown Manhattan. And you can actually come here and and just sit down and relax yourself. But this is it right here. The only thing I had today was breakfast, so I'm gonna probably sit down and get me like something to eat soon. But this is it. This is it right here. Look at this beautiful place, how they hooked up. None of this was here until the World Trade Center went down. None of this was here. None of it was here. None of this was here. It's an exhibit. Yeah, this was a tragic, situation that happened here, man. So now, I just need to come down here and show y'all, let y'all know how it went down. People from all over the place came to support us. I mean, the fire department from different places came down, EMT, the police department from different countries, different states, all came together to come down to give New York City that, what they call that support, that moral support. Okay? I mean, because I'm a public safety officer, people was giving me hugs, thank you. People was buying me stuff to eat. I'm walking in the store with my uniform, my lunch. I'm about to pull out money. People are taking their hand and putting my hand down, and I got it. It was deep, man. It was it was real deep, man. It was nothing funny. It was real serious what happened here in New York City. Real serious. I'm gonna do a little walking, turn the camera back. Shout out to the brother Philly. He's inside Alaska right now doing his thing. Shout out to my brother Nathan, always supporting me. My spiritual sister Angela always supporting me. Shout out to one of the best female YouTubers around, real as hell, Mashawn Denise. Go please join her channel. Go to Messy Mashawn. Let me tell you something, man. That's family right there. We never met personally, but that's family right there, man. She's no joke, and she's on the same path a lot of us on a lot of these black people always complaining about stuff, but we got opportunity. Look at me, I'm walking around as a YouTuber with a gimbal in my hand around all people. You understand? We got opportunity. We constantly keep, complaining about stuff. As long as you have a job, you can get up in the morning and you can walk, see, hear, and eat, you're good. A lot of people don't have that opportunity. A lot of people do not have that opportunity. A lot of people in wheelchairs, some can't hear, some can't see, some can't walk. Look at us, just walking around, chilling out. Right now we're on Church and Liberty Street. So if you want to come down here, if you come down and just chill out. Keep walking. We're not too far from the Staten Island ferry. We got some of the, as I would call them, a lot of the People out here selling bags and hats, stuff like that. June 1st today. It feels like, actually, it feels like autumn or something. This is actually the Wall Street area, part of the Wall Street area. We're walking into the Wall Street area. And I remember that day, Wall Street had to close down ASAP. A lot of people down here today as I'm walking because it's Sunday, so people are coming out here to recreate. Got some migrants over here, but I don't bother them no more. They're gonna be here until Trump gets them out, so. This is what they call Rector Street, next to Wall. This is all Wall Street area. So they had to cut everything down. Once that ended up happening, they shut everything down. It feels like the fall weather, man. It feels so cool out here to be June 1st. As they would call it, climate change. I would call it the Lord making his own decision. When the Lord said it's summer, it will be summer. This is the Wall Street area, stock exchange place. This is all Wall Street right now. I like seeing all races together, married, dating each other. The age what anybody else says. You love what you love. Love who you love, man. Famous Power Planet Fitness is coming up. And this is stuff they sell down here. This stuff they sell down here. Sorry about that. This is Big Hawk. I hope you enjoyed that, but that's the way things are going down here. That is the new World Trade Center. Big Hawk, Yonkers native. I'm out.